know what happens, but it's a lot of fun, and we're going to see. So let's go. You can hear the voices? You can hear me, Aaron? All right, that's fantastic. We're waiting for them just to ready up. I do see Inside Live Split. They've been ready to go for a while. Here we go. They're exiting to the left because if you exit to the right in here, you are a fool and you lose a frame. That's all I know. That's the best you're going to get. We do see a route divergence right off the bat. Iceblue is going for that early trophy. Scorpion Max going for the magic container. Let's see who has a good room here. You can't see it here, but Scorpion Max just kicked a puppy in that room, dark room. You couldn't see it. Shame on Scorpion Max. That was really bad. They both get out. They're both back at the palace. Let's see what they do now. Iceblue now going to the magic. Scorpion Max going to Shield Town, it looks like. Yep, going to Shield Town. Here we go. Blue takes a hit. Kicking puppies. Look at that all the way through there. That's just wrong. Brutal. And the up A is going back, and he's going to follow Scorpion Max into Shield Town. These guys are very, very good at Z2. You're going to see some really good gameplay here today. Now, the question is going to be in Scorpion Max's route. When does he go and get that trophy? I'm assuming it's soon after this. I'll find out. As will you. All right, good old shield spell is acquired. The up A, probably going to trophy right now. The dodge from Scorpion Max. Well done. Expertly done there. Iceblue going down to meet his sensei. Chill out, Dwight. It'll be all right. And the up A from Iceblue. They are neck and neck. I told you guys. First 2 minutes, nobody showing any advantage here. Iceblue gets out with about a 1 second lead. Will that be enough? Got about an hour to tell. Maintains the 1 second lead into Jump Town. These guys are fantastic players at walking from North Palace to Jump Town. Who talks to the girl fastest? Oh, that was dead heat right there. You don't want that girl to get too far from the door because then you got to wait for her to go all the way back to the door. You're wasting frames. Very well done at talking to her right next to the door. Both getting their jump spell. Go mode is right. They do have jump. They're in go mode. Yes, Kelsey, they are. GG's well played. The up A again. Look at these cheaters with their up A's. Where do they go now? So here's the deal. It's actually faster than walking through the town to up A, walk right past the town you were just in, and then go into Jump Cave. So that's what they took advantage of there. Someone tell the devs they can patch the up A in every Zelda game ever known to man. You don't see this, but they are actually killing unicorns in this cave. Don't mind what's flashing on the screen. These are unicorns that they're killing. The jump stab technique, you don't want to stop moving. You want to keep moving right as much as you can through the combat. Well done there. You got another boomerang guy here coming up. These gorillas are nasty, and they can either throw low or high. And the high beam hit you in the face. Doesn't care who you are. Scorpion Max catching up here. Still has that 1 second deficit. Look out the life on Iceblue side. He's only got 2 bars right now. You got to take a look at the life. Iceblue is clinging to this 1 second lead. Scorpion Max says, you know what? Race strats. I'm getting this fairy. Fairy eludes him the first time, as most of them do. And he's going to go down, take the encounter here. This is well planned here by Scorpion Max. Max does have life too. He's 1-1-2 right now. Grabs the 1-up. Doing a little finagling in the swamp on his way to Bagoo. Takes another fairy. Collecting all the fairies here. Blue now going across the bridge. This is great. I love Z2. If y'all like Z2, there's something wrong with you. Of course, why would you not be watching this? Or why would you be watching this right now if you didn't like Z2? But two great players. Iceblue going to go get his life spell now. He's talked to Bagoo, so they will hook him up with some life. Scorpion Max with the sweet sword whip turnaround shot on that skull head that's flying out of the water. Don't ask me how. But the sword whips are fantastic. All right, Blue went and talked to a table and somehow gets a life spell from an old man. That is the most messed up city in the history of Hyrule. You talk to a table, you get a life spell. Crazy. But Max does the same thing. This is kind of the point in any run in Z2 where you're like, all right, cool, we got a life, we're good to go. Need some magic, but there's going to be a woman to hook you up with some magic here on the way out. The only difference right now, Blue has a little bit of a lead, but he's 1-1-1. We do have a 1-1-2 on Max's side, so he does have a life 2. He's going to protect him a little bit more if he takes a bop. Maybe he does want you to bring the table to life. That's true. But I don't see that table up and walking around, so your theory doesn't hold, sir. All right, go talk to the guard, who for some reason is in charge of this bridge, but he's standing inside of the building instead of outside watching the bridge. So you would think if you're paying a dude to watch a bridge, he would not be inside the building, he would be outside. But I digress. All right, Bagoo said, here you go, you can cross. They're like, oh, you know, Bagoo, he's a cool dude. I can never get to his house because I always have these forced encounters every single time I go to Bagoo's house. 7 times, please. All right, some really, really nifty work here in the dark. We don't get Candle out of the Palace 1, so you've got to do a lot of this work in the dark inside Death Mountain. So you really have to study and practice this because this is all instinct, this is all feel on where the enemies are, how they're moving, whatnot. It takes a lot of practice to pull this off. So these guys are, again, very skilled at this. I haven't played this game enough yet. I'm just starting to run it, just learning it from these guys. They've been fantastic to teach me. Still couldn't tell you what enemies are in here unless the lights are on. So we're just going to pray they get through Death Mountain together. Once they're through on the other side, we'll start talking again because I have no idea what's in here right now. There's some bats that are hitting them, yeah. I think more puppies that they're kicking. Max is trying to level up and get some magic, I believe, just to give him some more life. I think he's going to take life here pretty quick. Or cast life and then take magic. Maybe he wants to get attack 2. Yeah, there's attack 2 over on Iceblue's side. The jump stabs on Max's side. It takes 42 hits to kill that guy on attack 1. Does get to attack 2. Well done. The nice thing about being in the dark is even though a lot of that stuff is on the ground and it's dark and you can't see it, the shadows tip you off on where the enemies are. So it's really, really nice. All right, one of the more scary encounters that you can have, but as long as you keep hitting him like Iceblue is, it lights up that enemy so you can see when he's going to throw an axe. That is not called a Daria, it's a Daira. Even though the I is on the right side of the name, that is called a Daira for some reason. Don't ask me why, but it's a Daira. Red Daira, well done by Iceblue. Max does take a death, unfortunately, in the room we just talked about. So these guys are very, very brutal. You see some double hits, you see some jumping stabs. Does get through him that time. Going to go ahead and skip that magic 2 there. So 2-1-2, just like Iceblue is. Iceblue's a little bit further through Death Mountain now. Going down the I was going to say de-escalating, but whatever. Going down the mountain, and he's trying to get through these bots. There's a mix of bots and orange Darias. Darias. Is going to get through. You want them to die already. Good call. Yeah, good call. So these two little descending screens are actually really nice. There's only like one awkward positioned Daira here. This guy right here. You got to be very careful because there's a bot there with him. Blue does take life just at the last second there. Stays alive. Gonna go back and get that P bag. Looks like Max does take another death. No big deal. All you got to do is get to the hammer so they can up A. Lives don't really matter as much in this as it does in all keys. as long as you don't game over. So they have deaths to play with here. They don't want to do it often, but they have deaths to play with here. Nah, I wasn't even going with descending. Descending is the correct word. I try to be as awkward as possible here. So I'm going to go with de-escalating. That's the word of the day. All right, so again, we're at the awkward spot for Max. Max is going to go ahead and take care of this guy. The bot got out of his way. There's one more that he's trying to jump over. He finds him there. He's going to get that red jar, cast life. He's good to go. He's going to join Iceblue in Hammer Cave in the upstairs. All right, one more red Dyra right here. Thanks, Dino. We do have a death on blue side to that red Dyra. This guy's a punk because you got to find him early. It looks like he's going to despawn him. No, he did not despawn him, but he's able to now see where those axes are coming. As long as you keep him lit up, which is what he was trying to do there. Max has a little chance to catch up here. If he doesn't die, he could catch him. He's only one screen off of where blue was, given the troubles that he had early inside of Death Mountain. All right, keep him lit up. Look for the axe. There's the axe. Jump over him. Good call. Good job. Now just be very, very patient, because there's a little scorpion bug down here that likes to nip at your feet. You just got to kind of wait him out. Blue grabs his hammer, gets an important P-bag. Nope, he says, nope, I do not need that P-bag. I'm good to go. Jumping stab, so you don't have to do that quick turnaround. Scorpion Max is right behind blue now. He's caught up a little bit. Blue waiting that guy out. Gonna go ahead and get past him. Max grabs his hammer. And blue taking the elevator back up. They got to get to that magic container before they can up A, so they're not out of the woods yet, but they're very, very close. There's that all-important death. We got one life left for Iceblue. Does not want a game over here. Got to be very, very careful. There's two of these fireball guys that are hanging from the ceiling. Just like a great party on a Saturday night. Scorpion Max is going to go join him in that same room. Can he get through there without a death? Does get through. Iceblue breaks the block. Gets the magic container with the up A. How much of a lead is he going to have on Max? There's 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5. Looks like a 10-second lead for Iceblue on this up A here. Max did a great job inside of the back half of Death Mountain to catch up a little bit. All right, Iceblue going around is going to go to the potion, I believe. Get the medicine for the sick kid. Or is that Z3? I don't know. One of those. He's getting the medicine for some sick kid in the Zelda community. I'm not sure if it's going to be Z2 or Z3 sick kid, but he's getting medicine for somebody. Eco key's the only way back. Got it. On it. All right, so remember, Scorpion Max got that extra life there as a precautionary for Death Mountain. Not going to have it on the way back. Doesn't really need it for the rest of the game anyway, but that's why he chose to go that path for Bagoo. All right, there's an up A there. He's got his medicine. We had 1323. Let's see where we're at on Max's side. He's going to take jump just to get over these guys. Be very careful here. You don't take an axe and fall in the lava. All right, so about a 16-second lead now for Iceblue. A little bit cleaner section for him there. And we are now going to Fairy Town. We got the medicine for the sick kid in Z3. We're going to deliver that later, but for now, this old dude is going to go ahead and hook him up with Fairy for the help on the guy in Z3. Crossing games here. All-important jump spell. And this is where every Z2 game begins. Once you get down stab, you can truly fight. So Icebleu's game is just now beginning. Yeah, exactly, right? You know, you just... The whole storyline is you beat the game of Metroid, and then all of a sudden you've got to go back and help out again. You didn't lose all your skills, but somehow you lost all your stuff? I don't know. It's shady to me. Shady storytelling, honestly. You were getting the down stab ability. But you're still blessed with it. You don't get the spell box, so you're pressing B to get off that screen instead of start, so it's slightly different, but it's the same sound. Which one's the downward button? It's the way I fight, who knows sometimes. Alright, there's the fairy spell on blue side. Max right behind him. Does take 17 seconds to get from that door down to complete that, so we're a 17-second spread. Just know that from my splits. I never understood why when you leave North Palace, that one bot just gets out of your way. I think it would charge me if I was doing that. Alright, blue with the dodges. Sick dodges on the way to Palace 2. Is he going to get the clean walk, the zero encounter walk? We'll see. He needs a little luck right here. This encounter will tell you. Nope, he does not get the luck. Going to go ahead and get through. Looks like he's going to have a one encounter P2, which is going to be really nice. Got it. GG's, well done, Iceblue. Go ahead and done now. You got your one encounter. Palace 2. Do have a slight divergence, don't we? Which is really nice. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the heart here on Scorpion Max's side. He's going to have 5 hearts going into P2, whereas Iceblue is going to have 4. So a little extra health going in. It takes a little more overworld time to do this, but it's a little more built-in race-safe strat. The nice thing about this, too, is if you know the walk for all keys, you're going to be able to replicate that by getting the heart before you go into P2. So you don't have to learn a new walk or anything like that. And this walk is very safe. You take the road encounter here, and you just have one dodge to make here, or get a little bit of luck. And you can have a zero encounter from here on out, which is almost what happened. Scorpion Max does take the big encounter there, unfortunately. He's very, very close to a zero encounter, which would have been really nice. Max is in P2 with Iceblue. He's going to join him there. Now, the difference between this and something like All Keys, if you're used to watching that, is that you can ferry through doors here. You don't need to get every single key. So you're planning your magic so that you can get through a level by using ferry for your keys, and your resources will now include that. You have enough keys that you need, but not all the extra ones. Yeah, absolutely. The refills are just a little bit quicker, 20% quicker, 25% quicker, whatever it is. But there's a whole lot of issues sometimes with that. Max being very, very adventurous here. Very dangerous room right there. Nailed it. Great strats there. He had a pretty tough pattern there too, because those bots wanted to push him into the lava as best as they could. Now you see ferrying through the doorway on Blue's side. You want to go ahead and keep your magic for those doorways. So you've got to plan not only now your key routing, but your magic. You can't be taking life all the time. You can't be doing shield, jump, all those things. You've got to use your magic for ferry. So it's very, very important to be good in combat and avoid taking those bops. Yeah, in vanilla, you can definitely watch other streams. Because it's not rando, you're not learning new information by watching the other stream. So in vanilla tournaments, you can definitely watch the other person. Blue on the impossible kill does show it is impossible to get that. It's got to be super careful now. He's at a half heart. Does get through. Max now on the red guys. Red knights, I guess? I don't know what they're called. Red dudes. We're going to go with red dudes. Iceblue has got to be super careful in this room. Does take the death. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, except for time, right? Because the lives aren't going to matter based on where they're going to up A here soon. Yeah, absolutely. You can take race stress. Like if you know you're ahead, you can take, a safer walk or a safer route based on that. Absolutely. Oh, dudes is way easier to talk. It's way easier to type. Absolutely. We're going with red dudes. Red dudes with shields that are actually one of the easiest enemies in the game. Kelsey's going to help me out with a lot of the pronunciations and the enemy guide as we go through. Max does take the death there. Not sure if it was planned or not, but he bounced off 2 guys like it was purposeful. So we're going to go ahead and go with purposeful there. There is a hidden red jar. Let's see if Blue takes it. He does take it. He's going to have to dig himself out of here now. He went a little bit too far down. This is going to be a little bit tough to get out of. There you go. He got it. GG, well done. Can he make the jump? He did. Max now catching up. He's almost on that screen. He's got to get through. So this is a really tricky screen. Not because of the skeletons, but because of the fireballs that are coming at you while you have the skeletons. So it makes it a little difficult. Does want the experience here, though, so that's why he's going to go ahead and kill these guys. All right, ferrying through this doorway does get you out of a little bit of combat right here, too. Hello, Yake95. Welcome to the stream. Hang back, kick back, watch some Zelda, teach me some things as I'm commentating this. I will enjoy all of the above. All right, so you take this guy's head off, and then you take his head off again. It's the coolest fight in this entire game, I think, is that one right there. You pop his head off. You realize that his head wasn't there anyway. His head was inside his chest cavity. I don't understand it, but if you go back and rewind the tape on that, Iceblue fight, a really good fight, by the way, his head was inside his chest cavity. And then as you pop the helmet off, there's no head there. It slowly grows north. I don't understand what's going on there, but that's exactly what happened. Why does he need eye holes in the mask if his head was inside under the neck anyway? Don't get it. Don't get me started right there. I don't understand that one, but I love that fight. It's a great fight, fun fight to do. We get the Michael Jackson moonwalk, Scorpion Max aside, both of them, the moonwalk party. Max going to go back and try to get a little bit of experience. Does get that. He wants attack 4 for this fight. Grabs it. So see, look. It grows from his chest cavity. It comes... First of all, if you look at the neck on that thing, the neck of the armor is small. How does his big old white noggin head go through that neck? I don't get it. Don't understand. At all. Iceblue in Palace 1 now. Real simple with attack 5. It's a rubber suit. I like it. Good explanation. With life 2, with the fairy spell, P1 just going to be super quick and easy here. That's the fun thing about any percent, is that the game in the middle is usually easier than you're used to with all keys, because your attack is higher than it normally is in a lot of these levels. It's Voldemort. I like it, Kova. Be careful, the bots, they're going to come at you. Just kidding. Don't fall! Oh my gosh, Iceblue. He actually needs the fairy spell for this door here in a second. That's why he had to fall there. All right, Max hot on his trail. Gonna meet him in P1. Blue does have about a minute lead, probably, somewhere in there. Having a really good run. Maybe not a minute. Maybe it's 30 seconds or something. Took an axe to the noggin. That one had to hurt. I'm going to ask him about it later. We're going to axe him about it later. Oh, got to use fairy. There you go. And he took a couple hits there so he can take the death, come back out. He's got 1 life. And I will laugh and openly mock Iceblue if he dies with 1 life here in P1. I'm a buddy of his, and I will mock him if he dies here. Will he skip the heart totally? I don't believe so. You can't, because it's 100%. If he does, I will mock him for that as well. All right. So, Scorpion Max going through the Flaming Ghost Rider Head of Doom part of Palace 1. You're going to pick up this 50 bag. Much easier with down stab. All right, here we go. Taking the death, needs that fairy magic. So instead of taking the death in the fire like Iceblue did in the lava, takes the death there at the bear. Those axes really hurt. And then you'll have to climb that bot part again. Took some damage there. He's going to take some more damage right here. Looks like he's going to go out. He's going to go ahead and walk it. I didn't see where his lives were, so maybe his life planning is a little different. But he did not take the death like Blue did. It absolutely is. Yeah, you could die on accident for sure. Not fun. Good horse head fight. Sarah Jessica Parker goes down. Well done on Blue's side. Oh, we got 2 lives. All right, because 1 player. So you can see that Max's approach this entire run has been to be very, very safe. And it's worked out so far. All right, Blue, showing us what this fairy feat's all about. So what happens here, basically, is that you wrap from one side of the screen to the other, so the game thinks you've progressed all the way through that forced combat, the forced transition. So that's what the fairy feat's doing. It is legal in this category. You're going to see it a ton of times here. That's the first time on Blue's side. Scorpion Max going to go ahead and fairy all the way through here, gets the door, sneaks the door. He's got 1 bar of life, 1 bar of magic, so he's got to be a little bit careful here. Does get the moonwalk going on. All right. Blue does not care at all. Just going to go ahead and fairy all the way through this. Going to pick up his heart. So we're going to see where we're at after this. Nice fight from Max's side, but we're attack 5. It should be a nice fight, Max. Well done, sir. Gets his P1 gem. All right. Iceblue up A's there. We're going to see where Max is at here in a second. He's got to leave. He's going to go down and get this heart. And that's going to be the time difference between Iceblue and Scorpion Max after he gets this heart down south. All right. Do not take a ghost encounter. He does not. Good walk by Blue. He's on his way to 3. Doesn't take a bad encounter there. We did not get bubble skip, unfortunately, on Max's side. It's 14-second difference if you don't get bubble skip, so he's going to lose 14 seconds here. Almost hit that bubble. Very bad bubble luck, too. Probably 15 seconds here, unfortunately. Blue on his way to 3 here with attack 6. 6-1-2 now, so still has to be very careful on life, being only at 2 life here. But he'll start getting levels here pretty quick. Nice little encounter skip there. He had a really, really bad overworld spawn there. Didn't care. Got through it anyway. Well done by Iceblue. So 53-second difference. Thank you. I thought it was about a minute. I was pretty close. Scorpion Max with the exact same spawns there. He's going to go ahead and get in the graveyard because he had a back spawn. Didn't want to chance it. Getting down through mandatory fairy cast. Gonna go join Blue inside of Palace 3. Yeah, the blocks definitely helped Max get some time back because Iceblue was probably in there for a good 30 seconds. All right. Those 10 suits take 10 experience, which is usually the more important problem than the damage they do to you. Look at that middle finger that they just gave you on Iceblue's side on the left side. That was crazy. Right up. Luckily, there was a block in the way to stop the progress from stopping you. Blue's going to grab this key. Take out this axe thrower. Well done. Oh, 1 more hit. There it is. Get that experience. Better luck with the blocks. Max on his side. Taking out some skeletons. I'm assuming they're Stalfos, just like Z1, but probably not. Doom Knocker, that's right. They are Doom Knockers. I actually have the Zelda AOL sheet ripped by Bruce Juice, do not steal, no credit needed, official cheat sheet beside me, and it does tell me they are Doom Knockers. Good call, 7 time. This room can suck an egg, and I'm not even going to talk on Iceblue's side because I will jinx him to falling inside the lava. I hate this room. We're not even going to commentate until this room's over. The room can legit suck an egg. All right, so we're through there. Does he have a P bag on the ground? Does he want that? Nope, he's going to go ahead and go through with the fairy spell. That's why he didn't pick up the key on the way through. Does take the death. It's going to help him get back. Didn't get that P bag, unfortunately, but that's all right. Now he's going to cast Jump to be safe because this room just is terrible. Does have the key that he can get on the way back for later in this level. These guys are going to high five here on that platform. Max not far behind at all. This room, you do not stop moving. If you stop moving right there at that elevator, it throws everything else off. You can lose 5-6 seconds on this screen alone if you stop right there. Max going to make the blue guy moonwalk. No, he doesn't. Does get it the appropriate amount of damage. Is going to get the raft and the death right at the same time. Well done by Max. He is going to cast jump, and I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let him get through this too, because this is just a rough room. He got good bots. Well done. Iceblue is in the mandatory grab some experience room with these blue guys who's throwing low, and I hate when they throw low. Just changes everything. I always switch to the claw grip with these guys, especially in tight quarters like this. Just makes it a little bit easier. Strengthens your ankles. I like it. Yeah, you attack 7 when you do claw grip or the jump spell because you're strengthening yourself. Nice cheater fight on Iceblue's side. Look at this cheater over here on the left side. What is he doing? Come on, Blue. Fight him like a man. You gotta, ambush the dude. Ambushes are the best. Alright. Well done by Iceblue. Good Palace 3 for him. Does get through. He's loading up Fairy. Definitely don't want to come off this island, so you're going to see an up A here. Nice fight by Max on the blue. We're going to call these Dairas too. They told me to call everything a Daira, so blue Tinsuit Daira offspring, which produces a shield dude. All right, Scorpion Max, let's see if he does the cheater strats or if he's going to go ahead and ambush him. He is going to do cheater strats. I love it. I do these same strats. Yeah, buddy. Nice fight over here on Max's side. Come to the left. Be a bro. Gets off and fights him like a man. Point Max. 1-0 Max right now. GG, well played. Jumps over the key just for show. Love it. Places the gym. 30-53 was on Iceblue's side. It was 31-47, I believe. So that is going to be a 54-second difference. So he lost a second. Yeah, 53 seconds right there. Good P3 from both these guys. You can tell why they were very evenly matched on the timesheet. Blue has a little bit of an advantage, but Scorpion Max is playing very well down the stretch. So I expect this to go down to the wire. Blue with the Tink there. Turnaround Tink. I love it. All right, this is the most important overworld stretch that you have in the entire game. Is on the way to the kid and on the way back from the kid. Blue has a 0 encounter. Nice job. Well done. So the reason you saw Max pause right there is because if you wait for an audio cue and you break that block, you're guaranteed to get a back spawn. So that's what he was doing there. Blue needs some experience. He has an uncooperative lizard dude. It's the guy from The Office, the Lizard King. I think that was him, actually. Nope, 7-time. Nope, is the Lizard King. You are wrong, sir. All right, Iceblue has got a dazzle here on the way back. Let's see if it helps out. Max going to go and get fire now. Doing early fire strat, so a little bit of divergence here, too. So this is a timing thing, purely auditory. Blue does get it. Almost missed the audible cue there. A little bit late. Gets through. Good dodges. Is he going to get all the way here? Don't slink the encounter. Oh, no! Did that last night in my own PB run. Happens to the best of us, dude. Happens to the best of us. Late is the new 0. Yeah, right. I'm saying he's late like I know what's going on. These guys have run this game for years more than I have combined. I've run it for 2 minutes, and they've run it for years, and I'm like, oh, he was late on that encounter. Look at this. What's going on, noob? All right, Max out of Firetown. Iceblue inside of Reflect Town. So he's going to cheat too, and he's going to go ahead and use Fairy here to get down this. Yep, he's going to use Fairy here. What a cheater. Not using jump like a man. Jeez. All right, Iceblue going to go ahead and get an up stab, the most useless thing you can get in the game in 100%. It kills one enemy the entire game. Max going to go ahead and ferry the child. Don't ask me how the fairy picks up that big old fat baby and brings it all the way back home to Reflect Town, because I just am not seeing it. That fairy is little, petite, and picks up a fat baby, carries it up the stairs, and walks all the way out. Not right. No, you run out of magic. You use fairy, you have no more magic. So how's he carrying a fat baby? Wrong. You have to stab the baby, right? Doesn't even want the extra life. Look at the audacity on Max's side. Says, nope, I'm going to up A here soon anyway. He's his own Dazzle Walk. Let's see how it goes. Well done so far. Is he going to slink the encounter? Oh, he does not. He gets the skip. All right, so he gains a little bit of time here on Iceblue. Probably about 10 seconds. Let's see if he can get any more time on him. I'm not... Solely please. I'm not shaming anybody. I wish I had that much meat on my bones. Actually, I do. This whole coronavirus thing made me stay in, and all I've done is eat. So I am maybe that fat baby. All right, Max on the way there. Blue on the way back. Blue gets the skip. Nice job. Well done. Max going through. Looking for the refill, but is he going to get there in time to cast Fairy? Does not look like he is. So he's going to have to wait for that Magic Jar refill later. Iceblue right now has the full Magic Jar. Oh, but he takes a fairy to the face in the forest. Say that F phrase 5 times fast. Oh, and he tries to slink one more. He takes 2 encounters. So we have 2 encounters on Iceblue's side. Let's see how many Max has on the way back. Gets the most useless spell in the world on Max's side. Iceblue going through the maze that fooled nobody as a kid. Fairy to the face in the forest is the best band name. All right, don't lie. Who all used their Nintendo power to get through that maze? Not even kidding. Is he going to take it? Yeah, he's going to fairy the jar. Well done. Fills up his magic. Not all the way, but that's all right. He's going to be taking a couple levels here. It fooled me too, Aaron. I actually didn't even beat Z2 as a kid. I didn't beat it until I was just like a month ago running it casually before I learned how to run it. All right, so here comes the fairy feat. Well done by Iceblue. A very fast fairy feat. Well done there. Fast fairy feat. Fairy to the face in the forest. I like it. All the F's possible. The up A from Max. Where's Max going? Where's Max going? Are we supposed to be doing this? All right, blue in 4. 4 is the fun level because you don't have to do all that stuff on the right. You can just go left. So you're saving a little time over all keys here. And by little, I mean a lot. But what you have to do is you have to go back to the right later and go get the boots. So it's kind of one of those hidden ones to where you go back in after you beat the palace. Max doesn't have the boots. I was wondering what happened there. There's a little divergence just because of a brain fart. That's all right. He can get this back. Solid combat. He just kind of got ahead of himself there a little bit. I thought there was no way that could have been correct, but Max is going to show me wrong. Iceblue taking a death on a screen I don't think he meant to by the shaking of his head on his stream. It will be okay. He has enough lives, but that just means he can't use one of those deaths later. I don't know when he would want to. He's going to have to use Fairy here. And I think he's trying to take as much damage on the way through here as possible so he can die one more time. He only has one more death, so have a good clean fight here. Max now going through the maze. Going to fairy the jar. He's going to cast life first. Pick that up. Probably not going to fairy the jar because you don't really have enough magic for both because you've got a fairy early in level 4. Palace 4, sorry. So here's the most RNG heavy fight. So this can also catch Max up a little bit if it's a bad fight for blue. Right now, you're just hoping those beams hit, and he's having a really good RNG fight. Yeah, that was pretty solid right there on blue side. Yeah, it could be Aaron, for sure. Another skillful Karok fight. He practiced that for probably 36 hours this weekend. I watched him. He sat there and worked on his technique, and he has really perfected it on blue side. Very well done. All right, so now you got to go back and get the boots. These guys are high-fiving on the same screen, but Max is a whole half of a palace behind. Reload that Karok save state. I didn't crouch good enough. Let me flip this script real quick. They look totally even. Route divergence. Blue went right, Max went left. Let's see who's correct here. All right, Max gonna get through. He's gonna go down. He's gonna go to the left. Taking a couple more deaths here. He can't get through this door right here until he gets his magic back, so he's got to reload here. Blue is one screen away from getting his boots. Is he going to ferry the boots? And up A, he's going to ferry the boots. Doesn't get a moonwalk. I don't even know if you can moonwalk those blue dudes or not. There's the up A. So Max now taking the death here to get his magic back. Instead of going through like you saw Iceblue and go through that bottom room all the way to the right and take that death, Max just goes back up because the lava's right there. And you're going to start at that elevator. So good death. 4104 starting palace. Thanks 7 times. Appreciate the times there. Calling these solo. It does take some spotters, so I appreciate that. So Max needs some experience here. Oh, no. He needs some reflect magic, so he's going to go ahead and take a death. Down to 1. Blue on his way to level 5. All right, let's see how skilled the Scorpion Max fight is. Took a shot to the butt, which was unfortunate. Ooh, got a double hit there. That was nice. RNG gods were much more in favor of Iceblue this time. It is now 1-1. 1 from Max from earlier, 1 for Blue. It is tied 1-1. Let's see what the deciding factor is going to be. I'll call it when I know it later. Not sure what it's going to be yet. Someone needs to go back to the drawing board there on that fight. 100%. Blue does not get the... what's it called? The Eco Key. Thank you. Appreciate the help there. Does not get the Eco Key. So had to go back, ferry through. He's not going to have jump for the next room, which is very, very important. Max has to go back now and get his boots. Blue going to take magic. No, he's taking life. He is now 834. You're going to see Max take life as well, probably in the same spot. Any percent is very scripted, I've found. As far as your experience routing. Just from what I've watched. Not a whole lot of stuff you can do differently with the numbers there. Oh, luckily we don't have to get that key, so I'm a dummy. All right, here we go. He's going to be able to refill his magic right here. Get through this door. Good bops on the head there by Scorpion Max. Well done. Very skillful. Gets his boots now. This is the correct up A that he was doing before. I think we're about 2 minutes later. So 44.04 starting palace there. So about 3-minute difference due to that mishap on Scorpion Max's side. A little bit unfortunate. Anything can happen down the stretch, though, in Palaces 5, 6, and Grand Palace. You never know. Ice still has to get fire, so he's got like 45 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever that is. Yeah, something like that. So there is that. All right, good no encounter or half encounter, road encounter. Well done by Max. Blue does get through a pretty tough room there. You got combat here, but you're a little bit more under level than you usually are in all keys. A lot of times you have magic 4 at this point. All right, fairy through the door, get the plunger. Don't take a death. Take the death there. A3-3, yeah. All right, good timing by Iceblue there. Well done. Good rooms down here. The basement of 5 can be tough. Going through a lot of stuff here. And you're planning your magic out. That was just a brutal spawn pattern by those Wizrobes. We're going to go with Wizrobes there. Magos. I'm looking at the Zelda AOL sheet ripped by Bruce Juice. Do not steal, no credit needed. Official guide. No eco attempt, which honestly, I mean, it didn't save much time because Iceblue just failed and just went with the fairy. Spicy robes, I like it. Blue is just getting destroyed by these Magos right now. They're spawning in unfortunate places for him. Skillfully getting through there. He's going to go ahead and get that jar on the way. Nope, he's not going to get that jar. He's just going to go... Oh, the jar's later. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, great XP once you start killing him. Scorpion Max did not get concussed. Well done by Scorpion Max to block that attempt. Fairies through the door like a pro. I taught him this move right here. This was my move. Blue learned from me the other night. Fairy through that door. Get up, and we're going to kill this guy the big boy way. Here we go. Good strats. Down stab, swing to the left. Got him. Oh, he missed him. That's all right. That's all right. Get back through. Try it again. Yeah, boy. GG, well played. Scorpion Max in the same level. Not too far behind, guys. All we have to do is get to the plunger quickly. Well done with Iceblue. He's going to have a gym placement at 4709. Let's take a peek and see. He did get him somewhere, Yake. Yes, he did. I'm sure it hurt wherever he hit him. Remember the one time that I downstabbed that guy and actually hit him in the head? I don't know how I did it, but it made him mad and he threw 15 million knives at me and I almost died on the way through there. That was fun. Good times. Iceblue somehow again picking up a heart with a fairy. Don't get it. I don't understand. Oh dear is right. All right, so Blue now has to go through Firetown. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the time at the Beetlejuice guy down below. And as he goes through that Beetlejuice tile, that's going to be our time key for seeing how far apart these guys actually are. Fairies have magic hands. I mean, they pick up babies and they pick up huge hearts, so they've got to have magic something. Look at this spawn placement both times for Max and Blue. I mean, they both got the same bad luck. Blue taking the water to probably the laziest person in this game. Literally on your block, woman, is the water you seek. You are walking more side to side. If you just stopped on that screen and watched that lady walk back and forth, she will walk further than that water is from her, waiting for somebody to pick up the water. Answer me this. Answer me this. Why don't you just walk to the water instead of walking around your house looking for somebody to get the water? Bull. Tell you. Scorpion Max now is going to make his way to the boss with the quick fairy here. Gets through the door. Max is having a really good 5. He really is. Gonna go ahead and get the jar, cast his life, fill up all the way. He's ready to roll. He said, yeah, girl, walk. Girl, guy, it didn't matter who it is. It's the laziest person in the world. Yake, this is a fun game. All right, here we go. Through the tile at 49.30 right there. Oh, he missed the skip. So this is another place that Max can get a couple seconds back. Blue's going to try it again. He's going to load it up instead of going through that screen. He's going to try to get this skip. Which it looks like he's going to miss again, and he's just going to go ahead and go through. Okay, so we lost about 20 seconds there. If Max does not get the skip, he lost about 20 seconds there if Max goes ahead and just keeps going through that screen. Yeah, you definitely should try this game. It's fantastic. Scorpion Max does place the gym in P5. Had a really good P5. Good fight there. Blue is now through the Wilson screens. He's going to do the quick pirouette. Stabs the air for good luck. Because you do not want this spawn here. Back spawn there. Can we get another back spawn? He does. Gets the second back spawn. Can he get to the cave? 0 encounter. Well done, Iceblue. The stabs for good luck. Fire strats in full effect right now. Oh, you missed the experience. Doesn't need it. It's all right. He's 866 currently. With 2850, just has to get to 3,300 by the time he's at the end of P6 for his leveling to work. All right, here we go. Scorpion Max through the tile at 50-51. Does get the first skip. Do not soft lock here. I've done that before. Well done on Max's side. Does get that skip there. So it looks like we're going to be about $1.15 if it's 50 minutes exiting the first encounter and he got through it. So $1.15 behind for Scorpion Max. That's not a huge lead in this game. Blue walking past the chimney that he's got to go down. And again, Mr. Santa Claus, I don't know how Link fits down that thing. If you saw half his body, there's no way Link, not knowing something's in that chimney, that he's going to like crawl up in there. That's just not going to happen. I'm trying to be realistic here, folks. In a medieval, crazy digital world, no way Link is going to do that. Look at the size of that chimney. Link is not going in there. All right, Max gets through. Took one encounter. He's going to take a second. Does take a second, unfortunately, so that's a little bit behind what Iceblue did. Iceblue got a 0 encounter, so he's going to lose about 15-20 seconds here. Doesn't want that third. Did not get it. No fire strats, so he's just going to go ahead and get bopped around. These are Rebergrad strats right here. The Tink, well done. Blue does have his spell. Good naming done by the programmers of this game. The design team of this game. Are they going to high five? Doesn't look like they are. I think they're going to be just a little different here. Oh, no. First screen high five. Here we go. Blue getting his jar on the way back through. Max with the life refill there. It's going to ferry the jar. Iceblue is going to be out of here, so we're going to see when he leaves this town, because that's going to give us post-encounter time spread. All right, 5305 is when Blue is out of here. Didn't want to take that hit. I mean, you're going to get a heart anyway, so it's not a big deal. But this next screen, you don't want to get bopped around too much. Nice, well done there. Getting through the spider hoppy thingies. Blue, well done. No fights there. He's going to go ahead and stab 3 times because he's hoping for a back spawn here. The 3 spawn stab does not give him one, unfortunately. Max is going to go ahead and ferry the key. Can he get another back spawn? He does not, but he does dodge. Well done. Oh, but he takes a small encounter. So 2 encounters from Blue out of the cave on the way to the heart. Let's see what Max gets. So 5305 leaving here. Again, Max still has to get the potion down here. Magic jar thingy. No, Heffley, I think it's the spider thingies. So you can see what those encounters did. It just kind of widened this gap here. It was 115 before. Blue now in P6. P6... right? P6 is deceptively easy. There's not much going on here. You go one way, grab cross, come all the way back out through, and then you jump down and fight the boss. Like, there's really not a way to get lost here. But there's a lot of holes to fall down, and I tend to find all of them playing this game. So let's see how Blue does. Took a Wizrobe beam to the shins. 142, thank you much, 7 time. So you see about a 27 seconds difference there in just overworld stuff. Nice boost there by Blue to get up that. I'm going to have to try to steal that, I think. Because that guy always gets in my way. Cast jump here. So after the third pillar, there's a gap. 1, 2, 3. Then you jump and you try not to fall down that hole. He does get the jar. Well done. Great room for Iceblue. That's exactly how you want that room to play out. Scorpion Max is at the heart, getting ready to go to P6. Oh, we got an ambush. Watch Blue's sitting here in the weeds. He's waiting for his prey. He attacks! Oh my god, he almost got knocked off the horse, and he did. He destroyed that guy real fast. I don't do this. I don't do nature planet, animal planet stuff. He knocked the guy off the horse and killed him. The ambush, I love it. The ambush attack is way better than the cheese attack that you do at the end of P2 or P3. Well done by Iceblue. Big boy strats right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right there is where you want to jump. Not on tile 2 or 3 like I like to do and fall down the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. Scorpion Max now is going to enter Palace 6, so they're very close again. But Blue's having himself a heck of a P6, so he's not going to lose much time in here. Max has to have a very strong P6 to get through. Took the Wizrobe beam ride to get past that fireball. I like that. That was actually planned on Max's side. All right. Blue going to fight this knife chucker. Does not get over him the first time. Does get him the second time. The Yammer jump stab thing kills him. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3 for Scorpion Max. Get over this hole. Yeah, the tank. 1, 2, 3. Here it is. Boom. Got it. Does not get the red jar like Iceblue does. Did. Blue's got to be very careful. This is another room that you can die in easily. So it's just safer just to go ahead and take these guys out, which he's going to do. He's just going to be patient and take them out, which is wise to do. Oh, look out. That could have been very dangerous. That room, just like P3, man, I don't like those rooms. Max picks up his cross. BG, does he know about it? I have to ask BGT later. Oh, and I thought he was going to die. The old Dipsy-Doo Dunkaroo. Iceblue, I thought he was going to jump into the lava. Threw me for a loop there. The Dipsy-Doo Dunkaroo on his side. I thought he was definitely going to take a lava bath. He did not. Blue kindly letting that guy out of his prison, showing he's a nice guy. All right, here we go. Big boy strats, here we go. Sitting there waiting for his prey. He jumps off, he knocks the guy off the horse. He's having a little problem getting him. He's a little bit patient, does not take a hit. A great ambush by Iceblue. Well done. I think he was listening when I told him that he cheesed it before, and so he just did big boy strats in the last two. Crikey! I can't do Animal Planet stuff, man. I've tried, and I just don't have the... It's not me. Alright, Scorpion Max now, going through the worst room in the game. Not really, but I don't like it at all. Taking more than my fair share of deaths there. Good kills there, very quick. Faster than Scorpion Max did. Are we going to do the jump? We are! We're doing the jump on top of the Dragon Dude. The Dragon Dude goes down in one shot. Iceblue with the great strats there. Dragon Dude is dead. Nice job for Iceblue. The lava snake is down from the jackhammer. Scorpion Max has to do the same thing. He does not make my heart stop by falling off that cliff. Well done for Iceblue. No dipsy do dunkaroo there either. All right, Blue taking his magic, going to cancel out, so he's only 500 experience points from Magic 8, which is where you want to be going to Grand Palace. So you can get a free refill somewhere in there. You love to see it. Oh, here we go. The ambush. The Viper lays in wait. Knocks him off the horse. Takes one. He took a sword to the foot. Did not matter. He pulled the sword out of his foot and threw it back at the knife dude. Said, take this. Scorpion Max comes out on top. Well done, Scorpion Max. Pulled the knife out of his foot, threw it back at the knife dude. You never have seen that ever on this wide world of sports. All right, Iceblue doing some more fairy feet going on here. Very fast at fairy feet. You can see Iceblue is a pro at this. And this is what can give you really good time. If it doesn't take you long to set this up and you can do it very quickly, it'll give you some good times in here. Iceblue with a good skip here. Now is he going to get through the all-important room? Oh, we have another single on Scorpion Max's side. He didn't do the down stab technique. All he did was he punched that big snake dude in the face 8 times. Well done on Max's side. Good job. That was awesome. Scorpion Max with the strats. All right, Blue does get the skip, gets his red jar, gets the back spawn, gets the double back spawn, the dream, especially in this category when you don't have to wait for that encounter and you can fairy feet. What a setup for Iceblue. What a start here. Holy cow. Don't fall in the lava now because that was a fantastic start to your walk. He is 2 fairy feet from getting through this. Messed up the first one. He's just showing us how to do it. He's showing, okay, this is how you don't do fairy feet. And now he's going to show you the right way to do fairy feet. So very well done. Thank you, Blue, for the education there. No, man, it's called punching that big dragon dude in the face. Look at the downstab technique. I can talk. From Iceblue on his side. Scorpion Max grabs his spell. Last spell in the game. He's got all the things. Oh, he took an axe. Oh, he's going to take another one. He's not going to. He wanted to kill that guy because he wants to be at 59-20. He's got one more fairy feat to do. Here it is. No, he's going to do the encounter skip. We have an encounter skip, and we got fairy. He's going to go ahead and collect magic right when he walks into P7 Grand Palace. Scorpion Max is going to be really careful here on this screen. Not taking fairy here. Well done on Max's side. A lot of people cast fairy there to get through that. Max did not. He's just going to go ahead and use this encounter on the road. Now he's got magic here. If he gets through this skip, which he did, he does not have to go for the red jar, so it saves him about 10 seconds. So well done on Max's side. I don't know how much it cost him to not fairy feet there, but he saves about 10 seconds not going to the right. All right, Iceblue going to cheat and use fairy to get up over that dude. The flaming chicken dude. Flaming chicken is skipped. P7 confirmed. I like it. Spicy chicken. Flaming chicken spicy dude. New KFC recipe. Scorpion Max using spell. The only reason you use it in the game is for that screen right there. Half-Life 3 confirmed. I like it. All right, one more. Oh, I taught him that technique. Well done, Blue. He does get through spicy chicken number 2. Sounds like a fast food order. Spicy chicken number 2, please. Max? Scorpion Max, that is the reason your name is Scorpion Max, and you just had problems with Scorpion Max. What the crap? He gets through. All right, let's go. We got flying heads on Iceblue's side. We've got encounter skips on Scorpion Max's side. Both of them get through what they wanted to get through. Well done on both their parts. Scorpion Max is going to join Iceblue in Grand Palace. Neither one is done yet. Both of them looking at Live Split to say, where in the heck is the other person? Why haven't they done? It's 104. Just kidding, because both their PBs are like 109 or something like that. Here we go. Who's going to take this? Iceblue has a significant advantage right now, but anything can happen inside of Grand Palace. He does raise the gates. The gates are risen. About a $1.50 lead, and he gets first try jar. Blue taking some heads to the head. It happens. All right, here we go. Oh no, he let the bot out. That bot is a significantly stronger bot than the bots you had in Palace 1. Cannot get up there. It's taken him 5 times. He's basically showing you what tile you needed to be at. Now he's got a really angry blue dude that he's got to knock back, which he does expertly. Gets up on this one, though. The important one to get up, he did. Well done by Iceblue. Scorpion Max walking through the empty room that I don't know why exists in this game. Blue walking through the same one with gaps on the ground. All right. One of the easier rooms in the game. Iceblue can kind of exhale here a little bit. Just got to do a little spicy chicken skip. He's going to do the skip. There it is right there. Did he do a block clip? I didn't see it. I don't even know what to look for, Trails. I have no idea. Blue with a nice room right here getting through. This is a scary room, too. All right, so unfortunately, Flying Eagle dude got through on Max's side. Max handles it like a pro. Gets through it. Oh, yeah, on the first set, 7? Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. And it kind of pushed him back off. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, ferrying over Spicy Chicken 2. Scorpion Max has got through. The upstab, the only enemy in the entire game that you need the upstab for. Iceblue takes the death. He is set up, ready for his Flying Spicy Chicken daddy fight. Scorpion Max going to go for the skip. Here we go. Can he get the tile? He did. Oh, he did, but he just barely swung at a different time than he needed to. He's going to go ahead and take the high road. Takes the high road and gets through. Don't cast thunder yet. He casts thunder. Its face comes out. How many cycles is this going to be on Iceblue? Iceblue is going to do the podium strats, not leaving the podium. Nope, he's going to go ahead and reset him on the left side here. The rose petals are coming down, doing a little bit of damage to Iceblue. He cast Reflect, so it didn't really hurt him too bad. Halfway decent fight. Iceblue has had better, but he does get through. He's got 2.5 bars left. I'm going to cast Shield here for Link. Oh, you're welcome. That's what I'm here for, Halfley. Scorpion Max tries to hide in the corner, but it doesn't work on the big flying flaming skull dude. Is he going to go for the jar? Nope, he's not going to go for the jar. He's going to keep going. Iceblue doing chicken strats here, hiding in the corner, not coming out and fighting him like a man. Blue, come on, dude. I kid. Get your GGs out in chat. Iceblue with the SRL time, official SRL time of 1:07:58. Well done, well played. GG's to Mr. Iceblue.
And we are joined by Ice. GG.
Yo, GG's.
Yo, Ice, GG, man.
GG's.
Dude, you busted out a 107, and your qualifying times was a 110, 109, and a 108. Save the best for last. What do you think? Take us through the run. What's going through your mind right now?
Other than Golding, that Karok fight,
and we are joined by Ice.
That Karok fight
GG.
was absolutely
awesome.
insane.
Yo, Ice, GG, man.
I got the first hit was a double hit,
busted
which
out a
was
107,
with the sword beam,
and your qualifying times was a
which was
110,
insane.
109, and a 108.
And then he just had
Save the best for
insane
last.
spawns.
I'm going to pause you real quick here for the next 30 seconds. Scorpion Max does take down big flying Thunderbird chicken guy. Well done on his side. He's going to fight Dark Link as well. Let's see if he
close race.
fight. It's a very close race. It was. You guys were very close all the way through. Early on, it was like 30 seconds. You got to about a minute and a half lead at some points, but then it kind of got a little closer in GP.
Yeah, I was I don't know what happened in Bigula's room, but I somehow stood on the platform when it was one tile broken.
Yeah, that clip somebody called it out in chat as well.
Does take down
I was like,
Your face was
well
funny.
done on his side. He's going to fight Dark Link as well.
All right, we're gonna watch Max finish up here. He's using them corner strats on Dark Link as well.
Early on, it was like 30 seconds.
Get your GGs out in chat for Max. The 109.50 again, better times than his qualifying times. Just really well done all the way around. We're gonna get Max in here for an interview as well. This is, I think, a PB for him. It looks like PB on his splits.
Yeah, that clip somebody called it out.
We'll ask him about that. But he is green on my screen right now.
Your face was funny.
So we're using the Triforce, waking up the girl.
All right, we're gonna
pulling the
watch Max
curtain.
finish up here. He's using
Ice, what goes on after that?
Dark Link as well.
You press start and you continue the game.
I was talking about like when the curtain goes down.
Oh, I mean, Zelda just has very bad morning breath. So, I mean, you don't.
Oh, come
You don't
on.
want
This is,
that.
I think, a
You don't want
PB
that.
for him.
You don't
It looks
want
like PB on his splits.
But yeah, like
We'll ask him about
I
that.
was
But he is green on my
maybe
screen right
5
now.
or 6 frames late on Eco Key.
So we're using the Triforce.
I stabbed a
waking up the
little bit
girl,
too
pulling the
fast,
curtain.
and I didn't banana jump
Ice, what
enough.
goes on after that?
So I mean, it was that, and then I mean, overall, like the run was good. I enjoyed I liked the run. I think I did fine. Missing the encounter during the Dazzle Walk was kind of annoying, but other than that, I mean, the rest of the run was nice.
Yeah, it was a good walk, and then I think you slinked the walk there at the very end. But you actually got a little time on Scorpion because in the middle of his 4, before he got the raft, I think either in Reflect Town or in 4, one of those two, he up-A'd and went back, and it looked like he tried to go to the heart, but he didn't realize he didn't have the boots yet. So then he had to go all the way back up into 4. So he lost a lot of time in the overworld there on that up-A, premature up-A before getting the boots.
Oh,
Yeah, it was weird because I know it was at Reflect Town is when he did it, which would have been fine, if you just, like somebody was saying, don't like your overworld, you lose 10, 15 seconds or whatnot. But just going over there, not having the boots, and then coming back, you lost a little time. I think the race was still yours outside of that. You had a pretty good lead going into that part, but that did happen to him.
I know some runners do up A after Reflect just to kind of reset things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Max is one of them, because I think doesn't he do Light Death Mountain, or does he do? Oh,
He did
Dark.
that one. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys
Just so
had
you
pretty
guys
much
know,
very-
Max declined the interview. So, just so you know. Okay.
Yep, appreciate it. Yeah, you guys had very similar paths all the way through. He took a couple more safeties. Like it took a life before Death Mountain in the swamp before he went down to Lifetown.
I've done a lot of
things like that.
I've done a lot of practice on Dark Death Mountain. That's why I didn't even take that death until I took it on the Red Dyra before the Hammer Room,
Mhm.
which was unfortunate. I didn't want to die there, but he threw an early axe, so I ended up losing his iframe visibility, and I took a death there. But other than that, I mean, Dark Death Mountain was fine. It was weird because I usually take life 2 in Guria Cave, but since I didn't take any damage there, I was like, you know what, let's just go.
Yeah. It looked to us like you were having a really good run. Like it looked like everything was smooth and kind of as you planned, that type of thing. Was there anything kind of went awry that you were a little worried about, or was it business as usual according to your practices?
Business as usual. I didn't like the death that I took to the BMO statue and the triple Stoutfish Room Palace 2.
Yeah.
I was laughing because I was like, yo, I'm avoiding all these bullet hells, and then it was like, oh, and a bullet just shot me, and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but other than that, it looked very smooth and good combat. Well done. So you were the 7 seed. Let me go back and look at this and where we're at here. I think you were the 7 seed. Yeah, so you're going to go on and face the winner of Lightning and Cloudy Shoe.
I am. That's going to be a massacre waiting to happen. My prediction is Lightning, and
Yeah.
Lightning's number 2 on the board, so that's just going to be a massacre waiting to happen.
Well, I mean, anything can happen. I mean, you're playing well. Again, you put up a race PB for this tournament at least. What's your PB on these on the 80% for 100% MG?
106.26.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I look at Lightning's, he ran a 103.07, 103.23, and a 103.25. So I mean, you're within 3 minutes of him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to throw you a bone there.
I'll see whoever's in the losers bracket.
And that's not counting out Cloudy's show. I mean, anything can happen, but
True. That is absolutely true.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, GG's well played here. Anything else you want to say tonight?
No. Sucks that Max declined the interview, but GG's to Max. It was fun. I enjoyed the race.
For sure. Man, have a good night. Good luck in what you're working on right now. And I don't know where we're throwing this, but I'm going to let these guys take us out of here.
Yep. Thank you so much to Iceblue and Scorpion Max for the race. Thank you so much, RBG. This was so educational, especially with all the new names I have come to know after this roughly 1 hour and 10 minutes. And yeah, so you guys know we will be restreaming on Sunday another match from the tournament. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UTC, and it's going to be Ray Dude versus LSD Hippie 420. Well, that's a long name. So hopefully we will see you guys for that one as well. And with that, I think it's time to call it a night. So any final words from you two?
I think we bounce, but I'm good. Have a good night, guys.
Yep.
Have a good night, everybody.